Hi Geminis, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Thank you for tuning in. Tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week. This is going to be the week of July 7th through the 13th. We do have a full moon in Capricorn this week on the 10th. That's a Thursday, depending on where you're at in the time zone. But it should be pretty transformative for us to release the things that have been holding us captive. That's the best and easiest way that I can describe it in my very limited knowledge of astrology. When I was tuning into your energy and meditating, I heard that there's an acknowledgement this week, okay? It did seem to me like it was you acknowledging how far you've come, but also there's something that has to do with tuning in. My ears started, as soon as I started the reading, they started to like plug, and it was almost as if I was underwater. Okay, so you could be acknowledging your emotions, your feelings this week. You could be acknowledging someone else's feelings, emotions, or someone could be doing this for you. Okay, it did seem personal, and it felt like maybe for most of you, for like prior to this week, you probably didn't want to sit with this energy. That's how it feels to me. It's like, you know what? Maybe this is good for me. Like maybe maybe I am, wow. Enlightenment comes out. It's like maybe this is good. Maybe I should be doing this. Maybe I am on the right path. It kind of was like, because they were showing me how like over the last few weeks, I think your energy has been about like, you know, like stepping into your power, becoming the main character, right? Like stepping into that Empress energy, Emperor energy. It felt very much like a boss energy that you've progressed into over the last several weeks, and this week feels like a week of like, wow, you know? Like maybe you're celebrating your successes. Maybe you're celebrating something that you've achieved. Maybe you've been able to do something that you never thought you'd be able to do. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm actually here. Like it's almost as if like prayers are being answered, miracles and miraculous things are taking place, and you're actually being able to like sit back and say, oh my God, like this is so awesome that this happened, you know? Something like that. So solitude is here. Yeah, I'm hearing that for some of you, there's an acknowledgement of the fact that you can do it alone. Okay, this is the solitude card. It's given vibes of like, you know what? I thought I needed so many other people, but I didn't. I got this. It's that type of energy. Like, no, I'm good. I got this. But it's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's empowerment within oneself, right? Which that's probably where that acknowledgement came from, is like, you know what, I can acknowledge that I'm capable. And maybe there were some fears or some information that's unfamiliar, unseen, unknown, but it's almost as if I'm seeing you say, I don't care what happens. Like I'm hearing that song, it's a church song, and it says, come what may, it's still a yes. And they're saying like, yes, Lord, it's still a yes. It doesn't matter what comes my way, it's still a yes. And that's what I'm picking up from this energy for you this week, Gemini. So awesome. I'm seeing y'all bossing up, okay? And I'm loving it. Loving it, okay? Did I say I was loving it? Because I'm loving it, and I hope you guys are as well. It's amazing to just see people just bask in the amazing things that God wants to do in their lives, especially when you know the road and the path that it took for them to get there. I think a lot of people think that success just happens overnight, or that people are just kind of born into or bred into success. And it's not the truth. No matter what, you've had to fight and go through hell in order for you to become successful. Now, for me, success is defined by living the life of your dreams. That could be being a nomad. That could be living in a tiny house. That could be living in whatever, a tent outside. I don't care. Whatever it is that you desire, to me, that's how you define success. And so when you just sit back and you watch people and you're just like, dang, they really are like successful, being able to live the life that they truly dreamt of, like I said, when you understand the struggle to get there, it's amazing to watch. So anyways, I'm just giving you guys your flowers, okay? Because you've been doing the work and it's been hard. And I know the journey of several Geminis, and it's very, very amazing to sit back and watch them bask in their glory now. All right, so anyhow, enlightenment. See, something is definitely being made aware to you or brought to your attention. I've never seen this way, but I'm seeing this as a fire that kind of flames on top of the waves. Okay, so it's almost as if, and this is actually a boat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is a boat, and it looks like there's a wave here, and then there's a fire that's coming out from the top. It's like you're sailing away. You become aware of who you are, and the sky's the limits, okay? Like, there are no limits, okay? It's like you're sailing away. You're choosing to, like, grasp every part of who you are and all authority and dignity and honor, right? And respect. And I'm seeing the Empress Emperor energy, and you're like, oh, wow. I didn't even know that I was like this powerful force. Like, you're literally a force to be reckoned with. And I just love this. And I see you just emerging out of like this darkness into like this light where you're just like, I'm supposed to be here, like shining. It's amazing. I love to see it. I love to see it. All right. So these two things wanted to come out. These two cards. Rose Quartz is at the bottom of the deck, so this could be significant to you. Let me cover her up. Rose Quartz is, I have one somewhere. Anyways, rose quartz is a crystal that's beneficial for your heart, for healing, and for opening up to love. Sorry guys, my sound bowl. But this is what mine looks like. They come in different sizes. You'll notice it has like a hue of pink, and this could be very significant for you, especially the fact that I grabbed it. I never grab my crystals during readings, but this could be, rose quartz could be super beneficial to you in allowing you to soften into love. And what I'm really picking up on is this is a softening into love for yourself, love for God, love for all that he's done for you and that's been provided to you, love for the ability to transmute and to transform energy and to take pain and create purpose and beauty out of it. Okay, so definitely this is Rose to the Lady of the Rose. This is a new deck that I have. I'm loving it. It's called Universal Wisdom Oracle Deck. And so I'm not going to read the book unless I feel or am told to, but I really like to just, you guys, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you'll know I really like to intuit the information and just allow spirit to channel what it is that's pertinent to the reading. But with the Lady of the Rose energy here, this, I'm not going to lie, like this energy is very heavy, but it's healing. It's very heavy, but healing. I'm seeing like some of you be denied by so many people. Okay, it's like you've been denied and doors have been closed in your face. Like there's something about you that, so take this as it resonates, but for some of you, your past was a very challenging past. Could have been childhood, could have been, I don't know, high school, college days, but I'm seeing challenges in the youth, like up to like maybe 20, 30s, late or early 30s, okay? I'm seeing a lot of you had a lot of challenges occur in your life. I'm seeing a lot of like activity. Again, take it as it resonates. And it's almost as if you were diminished or kind of made to feel like you were supposed to be hidden or unseen. And that made you shy away from your true strength, from the power and the authority that you are. And it's almost as if you took that and you transmuted that energy by tapping into your solar plexus chakra, which is your chakra about your personal will and your power. So something transformed within you. See, what Spirit is showing me is that like this rose was closed. This rose was completely closed off, blocked off, and inaccessible to the gains of the world is how it's being like given to me. So there was something that was preventing you Okay, we'll get there. Something was preventing you. It felt as if something was preventing you from actually being able to tap into your true authentic self. But also, I think a lot of you have felt like your mistakes defined you. Because it feels like the energy that I'm getting from this is as if this is the storyline, okay, guys? It doesn't have to be yours. There's no shade if it is, but this is just the storyline. This feels to me very much like someone who may have been involved in like the sexual arena, maybe doing something where they did that for monetary gains in order to support themselves or their family. And it's almost as if like they wore like a crown of shame, okay? And the crown of shame was actually supposed to be a crown of honor, but because of their mistakes, because they weren't perfect, or because they were condemned by society and society members, it's almost as if that person felt like they weren't deserving or worthy or valid. You know, like, I'm about to cry. It's very heavy. It's very heavy, but let me tell you, it's beautiful the way that Spirit is showing me this. If this is your storyline, first of all, do not allow anybody in society to make you feel as if you should be hidden for anything that you've done, because every single one of us are guilty, okay? I'm hearing all fall short of the glory of God. There's not one who is righteous. No, not none of us. So no one has the power or the authority or the right to condemn anybody based on things that they did in their lives. That was the journey to get them to wherever they are. That's nobody's place. And there's absolutely no space here for any shame, guilt, or condemnation. And I rebuke that. There is none of that allowed here. If this is your story, you are a force to be reckoned with, and your story needs to be presented to others. It needs to be shared with others, because there are thousands of young women and men in the world who were forced into activities at a young age, not knowing right from wrong, right? Against their will. And they walk and carry this shame around. So you were gifted with the beautiful journey and the opportunity to have those experiences, only to come out on the other side, which is what Spirit is showing me now, where you've blossomed. That rose is no longer hidden under this veil. That rose is now blossomed into this beautiful, glowing, glorious, magnificent, strong, capable, powerful, vulnerable, deserving individual who is meant to take that journey and share that journey with others so that they too can be healed. Because I think a lot of you feel like you're not healed, but Spirit is very loudly and clearly telling me, and I have spirit chills right now, that you're healed. You've done the work. It's almost like a well done, good and faithful servant type of thing here, guys. You've done the work. So the acknowledgement this week is how far you've come. You're acknowledging yourself and seeing yourself the way that God sees you. No longer condemning, judging, beating up, demeaning. Like, why did this happen to me? Why did I have them as my parents? How come I wasn't able to get this? How come I didn't know how to do this? There's none of that anymore. That old has gone away. That full moon is releasing that energy and allowing you to do nothing but to flower and blossom into this powerful, powerful, powerful force. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the one thing that I'm being told to emphasize before I put this card down is the fact that you did this. And that is just telling me that you have been told that you were not capable, that you could not, that you would fail, that you should not. And you did this. You rose above the naysayers and are proving them wrong. And I'm confident that God is going to promote you and elevate you. And He will prepare a table for you in the front of your enemies. That's what I heard. That's That's what I heard. I'm sorry. This is like so deep. I'm sorry. I wasn't even trying to go there, but I have to just give the messages how they come across. And you are beautiful, stunning, and your spirit is so kind and gentle and sincere, and you are deserving of every good thing coming your way. This week is going to be a week of enlightenment, of you tapping into who you are. And with that, you're going to be given rest. This rest card is, oh my God, I love it. I totally want to cry. Like 15 times into this reading, I'm like about to cry. I'm like, oh my God, I just love this. Your energy is so soft. It's so soft and it's so sensual. And what I love about it is that you're able to give this to yourself. There's nobody else here. I haven't seen anybody else in the reading. I'm only seeing you. Somebody could pop up, but right now this is about you. This is about you tapping into who you are. This is about giving yourself what you deserve. And I think you've fought long enough. Based on that Lady of the Rose card, you've fought long enough. Your battle has been conquered, okay? So it's time for you, Geminis, to acknowledge what you've done, how far you've come, and allow yourself to rest. This means not continuing to churn and circle these things of the past in your mind. Allow those things to be released as if they're clouds that are flying away, and watch them as they get further and further and further from you. So those negative thoughts, those thoughts that want to come in to condemn you and remind you of where you came from or who you were, allow those thoughts to be captivated in a cloud form or in a balloon or whatever you want to depict or create in your mind as far as an image. But imagine those thoughts, captivate them, encapsulate them, put them in something. That's why I'm saying a cloud or a balloon or something, and then watch them fly and float away from you because they're no longer a part of you. This is a new story for you, Geminis, a brand new story, and it is one of enlightenment, of strength, of courage, and someone with very strong dignity. I love this. Wow, we were just talking about this. Look at this. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so Pallas Athena is at the bottom of the deck. This is new for me too, and I'm using this so that I can kind of learn a little more about astrology. So I am going to kind of look in the book if I am confused on some stuff. I do know a little bit, so we'll talk about what I do know. So with the full moon and the 5th house, we were just talking about the full moon in Capricorn. Well, the full moon this week on the 10th is going to be in Leo. And Leo is all about shining, guys. Don't you just love how much God loves you? Like the fact that you could be here listening to this is a sign that Spirit is totally with you. I love this, and on your side and cheering for you. And it just shows that you have a team that is so like excited and just joyous about the success and the victory and the battles that you've overcome and won, right? It's totally given 6 of Wands energy, guys. So like recognition after the battle, okay? This is your time to shine. This 5th house energy is Leo energy. This is about being seen. It's about shining. It's about operating in your true authentic self, but being passionate about it. And what this full moon is going to do is release everything that stands in the way of you being the main character in your life. Okay, so as you have, I think your last reading last week was like bossed up or something like that. As you've bossed up, you're now in a space where you will shine naturally, authentically. You're going to go outside and people are just going to naturally be attracted to you. This is something that's always the case with Geminis anyways, because you guys are just naturally good looking people. But you're going to notice that you're going to get a lot more attention. But I am feeling that this is really channeling towards a lot of your passion projects. Okay, so a lot of the business endeavors, business deals, things like that you have been desiring, those things are going to start to open up for you because the full moon is releasing anything that has kept you held back in regards to your identity and the way that you see yourself. Okay, the full moon's going to illuminate the true you and allow you to shine the way that you're supposed to. I love that. I have no idea why Spirit told me to use this deck on you guys, but it's one of my old school decks and it has writing on some of the cards and some of them don't. And anyways, we're going to just go with it, okay? This is a beautiful reading. I apologize for, if I triggered anybody or anything like that. I am I am amazed at how far you've come, and I'm so excited and thrilled to be a part of observing this energy and seeing the dedication that you had and the commitment that you had to your success, and it's paying off. It's paying off, guys. All right, so first card out, the Sun. There's no way. This is Leo energy too, guys. Oh my God. The Sun. So first thing coming through, look, the star underneath. This is about healing, right? Patience, diligence, being able to be vulnerable with yourself and with others in order to be able to heal those things that were in the way, the blockages. So with the Sun energy here, with the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess, this is absolutely about being, like I said, the main character. They're drawing me into that, but being the main character in your life, but also planting seeds and trusting that they're going to manifest for you with the High Priestess. It's like you knew that you were supposed to shine. You knew that you were supposed to succeed, but it was very hard for you to see that. And it's been very hard for you to acknowledge that. And I am picking up like some inner child wounding around like limited beliefs. Oh, Six of Wands. Should have known. Yeah, especially the Seven of Swords showing up at the bottom of the deck. I'm picking up some childhood wounds around, I'm picking up on a couple of things. So abandonment is one thing that's coming through. And limited beliefs. It feels to me like whoever this reading is for, you have, again, it could be because of things that you've done in the past, but I think a lot of it comes from childhood and upbringing. It feels to me like you were always minimized or shrunk down. Like something about you could have had a mother who was jealous of you. That is coming through very strongly. Or like a mother who had a lot of narcissistic characteristics or traits. Something along those lines. It feels very much like I know that I'm supposed to be doing something great. I know that I'm meant for greater. However, I can't, because if I do or say something, if people find out my real truth, if people knew my real story, they're going to deny me. And that's what's been holding you back, because it takes courage for you to be able to be vulnerable. The Sun is also about vulnerability. It's about being willing to show your true and authentic self without fears of rejection, without feeling like you are undeserving. Okay, it's suppressing that negative energy, or watching those balloons fly away with the I'm unworthy in it, you know, like it's that type of energy. This is very much giving me, I knew that I was supposed to be doing something. I planted the seeds. That's also like prayer to me. When you see Seven of Pentacles energy, that's putting out your prayers. God, I trust that you're going to provide this for me. God, I just know that I'm not supposed to stay stuck here, God. And for a lot of you, you had to take a leap of faith. You had to take a leap of faith in regards to this journey that you've been on, and it's proving you to be right. And this is an acknowledgement of yourself, and I love this. Your spirit is acknowledging that when you trust your own inner knowing with the High Priestess, your own inner guidance, when you can be the compass of your life rather than allowing others to, with the High Priestess in the world, this is you being the compass in your life. Not allowing outside influences to dictate what you should and shouldn't do. When that happens, you start to come into the main character, okay? This absolutely is amazing, 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 amazing. I don't know what else I can say, because I feel like I said it all before I even pulled the tarot cards out. Just be cautious with the Seven of Swords energy to not self-sabotage or lie to yourself in regards to who you were and what that has to do with who you are now. That's coming through very strongly. The Five of Swords energy here that he's holding is very self-sabotaging, manipulative, also like win or lose energy, okay? And I am picking this up as this being other people or the things of the past, right? I'm seeing like the Three of Swords, the pain of past hurts, experiences, traumas. Don't allow those experiences to convince you that you don't deserve to be where you're at. Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing somebody, like, this is the visual that they're showing me. I'm seeing someone like standing on stage, like coming out to present something to a crowd. And they look in the audience and they see someone that knew them from, you know, junior high school. And they got ashamed and they turned around and they walked off stage. Don't let that be you. You deserve to be on that stage. You deserve, again, to be the main character. And Spirit is urging you to acknowledge that, because you, Geminis, are meant to shine. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited. Tell me what you're doing if you don't mind sharing in the comments, please, or drop a sun, because you are totally radiating and I'm just loving this. I'm sorry, I'm probably yelling. I just get so excited about this, okay? It's so awesome to see people winning, and you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this. Be sure to give your body the rest that it needs, okay? Because I see things picking up from you. This is like absolutely like stardom and fame with the sun, the 6 of Wands here, the Strength card here. We have the 5th house Leo energy, the full moon, enlightenment. You are meant to shine in whatever capacity. That could be fame in your community. That could be fame on the internet. I'm seeing IG, could be TikTok, whatever, YouTube, whatever it is, you're meant to shine. So make sure that you give your body the rest, and more importantly, your mind, so that you don't allow it to prevent you from going where God has taken you. I love this. This is beautiful. Thank you again for watching. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling Mike over here, just talking. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.